Hello everyone out there watching. This video is more of another progress report video, but also not really because it's more about what I'm doing this week. It's April and there's kind of getting to crunch time with turning in papers, etc., etc. All those in school will probably know the feeling. Depending on your school schedule, you maybe don't feel the crunch until later in April or even May, but my school ends basically, my last papers have to be turned in around May 12th. So we're getting right up to the last month and a half. So in light of that, in order to try to make sure I get enough done this week, I'm instituting what I have in the past done, which is video game week. So basically this is where I pretend my life is a video game for a week in order to motivate myself to complete the tasks that I need to complete this week. So I've made up a chart here on this cheap whiteboard that I got that's very small, and you probably can't read any of it, but I'll walk you through it nonetheless, despite probably the illegibility of it. So basically I have here, this is the main quest up here. And so this says the main quest is to finish reading, so the main quest is in 3 parts. So finish reading a book by Thursday, because it's a book that I need to finish reading in order to write a paper rough draft by Friday, and then finish the paper by Saturday. So that's one of my papers for one of my classes, the citizenship class, for those who have been following along on my course schedule this semester. And once I complete that paper, I'll basically be done with any major work besides just like weekly readings for that class. So that would be great to go ahead and knock out one of those classes this week. So that's what I'm trying to do for my main quest for this week. And so I've assigned a point value to each of these different tasks. So for my main quest, you can see here it's 35 points to do part 1 of the main quest, 45 points for part 2 of the main quest, and then 65 points for the third part of the main quest. And then I also have these mandatory side quests, I'm calling them. Doesn't quite make sense, but we'll go with it. So one of those is to look at some articles based on a professor's publication list, and then email if I have any questions about that. That has to do with my Cordoba paper that I'm been working on. So then I also have to read one article or chapter for another paper, and each of those is 10 points. So the read one article or chapters for the anthropology class I'm taking this semester. So if I can complete, I need to do at least one of those, and that's for 10 points, but then for every additional article or chapter I read this week that works toward this paper, that's 10 additional points. That's what the ... is for. But basically, the main point there is I have to at least make a little progress on that paper, even though I'm mainly working on these other papers. All right, so then we have our true side quests. These are completely optional, basically bonus points. So when I walk to campus, that's just 2 points. I usually do that anyway, so that's kind of just like free points, hopefully. And every time I walk back as well. So that's 2 points per. Then if I read a primary source or go through my notes, and this is in relation to the Cordoba paper again, so that's 5 points per one that I do. Also, if I work on my manuscript paper, so that's 5 points per 15 minutes that I work on that. And those are all, again, side quests, completely optional, no penalty for not completing them. Then at the bottom, I have my daily quests. So these are also mandatory daily quests. So Monday, basically reading, this is more like the weekly readings for homework, and mostly just like homework and stuff like that, and like going to class, basic standard stuff. Most of those things are 5 or 10 points. I won't go through every single one of them now. And then down here is the crucial part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. So this video game week is going Monday through Saturday. So if I do not complete the daily quest required for any given day, then I lose a life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 lives to make it through the week. Any day that I don't complete it, And then, of course, if I fail my main quest, then I just lose for the week, regardless of if I've kept up all my lives or not. So that's just kind of video game week in a nutshell. Hopefully I'll post a video with my score tally at the end of the week, and hopefully I will have completed my quest and not lost the video game. But even if I lose, I could still post a high score since no one else has played this particular game. So, perks of being the first. Yeah, so that's video game week coming up. Hopefully follow-up video with some good news, some good scores. And if this is something that can help you to motivate yourself, you can draw out a board similarly and maybe make your own video game week to get through life. And of course, this is just my academic video game week. It doesn't include any of other things I need to do, like eat or do chores. But if you wanted to do an all-encompassing video game week in order to also complete those tasks in your schedule, or if you have practices for some kind of club or something, you would put those on there as well if you wanted to. So this is a study tip, ? I don't know, something. And yeah, so hopefully coming back hopefully soon with update video next week. Thanks for watching.